Hello, welcome back to Ember's Verge. It's day 79 of summer. Okay, so today, let's start with our tea. We still have some water. Should probably boil some. It's early morning. We could definitely sleep more. But I think I'd like to wait if I can. So we'll leave all this stuff here. Go bare minimum here. As long as we get our cabin built, before the fall or before winter, really, we could just move all this stuff into the house. So yeah, it's day 79, so it's the 9th day of summer. So we got 3 more after this. Let's go ahead and eat. Okay, I learned from the devs something. I just want to double check. Yeah, the way stacking works, I think. Let me just confirm. 239. This one's 244. This one's 294. So the first one we take off, it should be the 294. Next one should be that 244. And then 239. So it's kind of like the last item in goes to the top of the stack. So that... Oh, that one went over there because of how it stacks. In different inventories. But then the 294, yeah, it goes to the top of the stacks. So that's good to know. I hadn't actually clued into exactly how that was working. That means we can, yeah, predict like which item we're getting out if we can manage stacks more effectively. So our goal today is, I think, heading home. So we're here at this cave. I'm thinking the quickest way is probably the way we came, through this cave. We want to haul stuff here. I don't think going down here is going to be faster. It feels like it's way more convoluted and indirect. So an option is just to start ferrying stuff over now. But I think in terms of if we do that, we could just start walking and head back through this way anyway, excuse me. Try to make our way back this way. That might be a good idea. Trying to think if we have enough water. Probably get some more water before I go. Does sound like it's going to rain today as well. We need 48 minutes. Actually, that one might do it. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna rest for an hour. Okay, that should be ready to go. Our tea's almost empty. We'll get one more sip of it. Yeah, and I'm still debating where to put a cabin. It'd be easier to put it here. We'd also have access to moss right by us. But I'd kind of like to put it here. This looked like a nice spot as well, just scenically. Right by the water. There's a new play session. Just loaded into the game, so some of the stuff we've already harvested might come back, like those flowers. I'm not sure if those are reappeared because of the reload. Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna try just walking. Take my time. I'll like forage for like specific things, but I'll try to avoid the standard twigs and sticks. Oh, it's a bunny. Use your skin, I think. Try for some new gloves, maybe. Alright, so we're here. We're gonna go keep following the ridge. Yeah, it's probably stuff we already collected. Which feels a bit exploity, but also a big part of the game. Intentional game design, I don't know. Take that, just in case we need to make a fire. We could drop it. Okay, so there are wolves out that way. We know. There's probably some in front of me as well. What do we have? We are here. This looks like a little cove of sorts. A dead end. A wolf or a rock? I'm very good at confusing the two. This looks like maybe you can get up here. Yeah. Some more oaks. Oh, that's this area. Okay. That doesn't really get us anywhere other than... Oh no, maybe we slid down originally. Might be a one-way. Yeah, I think we did. It's clearly not a one-way because I just got back up, but... There's a wolf. I don't think we can get back up that. It might be just where we did. But yeah, I'd like to spend the day, I guess, just getting back to our cabin. Our brick cabin. And then... Oh, look. Are those ones that were, like, taken out by lightning? Although there's no tree remaining. It's the first time we've seen that. And the goal with our cabin, we'll be able to explore a lot easier than just using our little camp. But also be prepared for winter, that we can stay out here if we want. Or even, hopefully, like jump between cabins, right? Travel between a cabin in a day before freezing to death. There are bunnies. Tempted. Oh. It zigged. It zigged when I needed it to zag. What do we got here? A little ravine. Okay, yeah. Wonder where that leads. Midday. That's east, I think. Northwest. Our cabin is that way. But this isn't the way home. But kind of curious. Oh, this is this. We've already come through there once. Alright. Hey, I was right though, I think. West... was I? No. Maybe the sun is setting? I don't know. Hard to see it too. Alright, the question is there a way through here? Might not be. Like this way. Looks like it's all rock, but maybe not. It would be fun to have a cabin near some oaks. Water. Water feels far more important. Let's finish our tea. Well, there is a path through the glyphs. Alright, where are we heading? Okay. That connects up to here. So then there's a matter of, there might not be a way up there. That might be just cave. It's the cave we explored. Okay, so yeah, from yesterday's travels, we came down here, but then we stopped. We didn't go any further, right? We went back to find our cave to sleep, because this cave didn't have any water. So now we're back at this cave. So yeah, that's a no-go. So now it's a matter, do we want to go back here and try to trace our way back? Maybe. We had a handful of rocks. We might be able to use that to scare away some wolves so we don't have to deal with them right away. We just want to get by them. Okay, yeah, let's head down the ravine. We're also on a lookout for a big rock. Big flat rock that we can use for crafting at the new cabin, so we don't have to haul one all the way. I think I've heard from the dev that they tend to be closer to the starting areas, so there might be one down here somewhere. For the time being, it might be a good idea to collect a stack of twigs and a stack of sticks. We can always drop them. And I should oh, I didn't bring any food. Well, there you go. Solves that problem. I was going to say we should prioritize eating our meat. We left in the hole in the ground. Alright. Just forage. Alright, coming over this ridge. I just want to be careful. Let's see if there's a wolf. Looks clear. That looks like ocean. Yeah, so we're like here now. And we're seeing maybe that. This beach. Yeah, it is midday. We should probably not head this way. Head home. Direction of home. But yeah, also would like to, yeah, I'm heading that way. Let's not do that. Go there another time. Take sap, we'll take that. We will need a stone pretty early on to make the bricks and stuff. So if I find one, I might be tempted to bring it back right away. And then we'll just go back through the cave. Explore this area later. Not seeing any wolves. It's nice. Yep, okay, we walked all around there. Blueberries. I've never seen blueberries. Wolfberries. Okay. You stay over there and I'll stay over here and all will be well. We could be friends. There's a lot of blueberries. Well, at least in like video game logic, there's a lot. In real life, this would be very few. You get buckets full. Alright, wolf's kind of coming my way. What are you doing? Alright, I'm walking away from the wolf. Heading, I think, the way we came originally, maybe? Heading down here. See if we can find a stone. I'm sure I hear the growling. Yeah, I think we're right here. I'm not really sure, actually, where I am. Oh, this is the ravine we came up. Haha. Oh, wow, we got lots of blueberries. Oops. It's a bunny. Bunny, I'm gonna leave you. We'll get bunnies later. We can also get bunnies in wintertime. Like this looks like a place to spawn a big rock. But no big rock is there. Alright, again, I'm heading the wrong way. I'm heading up here. But I just thought maybe this looks like a place for a big... Oh, look. Water? Little pond. Hey, okay. Early game water source for we spawn out here. Leads into a dead forest. Equip a rock. We'll equip a rock and we'll throw it. We need to. Hey, there's one. Okay. So yeah, I think the play might be to just pick this up and bring it back. What's that? Oh, a fallen log, I think. We're on my way back. I'm just kind of figured I'd hug the other side, get another look. So I believe, yeah, you could start here as well. This might be the more difficult starting spot. Kind of more barren, maybe. Yeah, it's just a rotten tree. Pine cones might just come from pine trees. Ah. Alright, so that's the ravine. That's the way back. There's a wolf somewhere that way. Another option I was thinking about, like we could just make a mud house, right? And then upgrade it to brick. If we wanted to. In terms of if we want to build an oven, we have to have a structure to build an oven. Usually we build a little shed, and then we build a house. Which I think might be better. Because otherwise you're just... Because that way you get two structures, right? We can, like, use both. Or if I replace it, then we're down to one structure. Does mean we only have to build, like, one stove, but... Or one oven. The ovens are quite cheap to make. Now, I could bring it all the way back to the cave, but, right now we're right here. Might make sense just to drop it here. Hi, bunny. Hi, wolf. Yeah, we just leave it here. Then when we head that way to build our cabin, there's another one of those fallen trees. Let's also leave some sticks here. Silly. So yeah, we got 3 more days of summer left. We think it's going to take at least a day or 2 to ferry items across the valley. We got to get all the clay here. We got to get all the wood shavings here. I guess that's about it. Mud and dirt we'll dig up here, obviously, and we won't transport that this time. Where am I? Where's my cave? Oh, it's further. We're not there yet. Yeah, we got lots of building material here. Like if we need any of this stuff, we could maybe build a savoie, or whatever it's called. How do we make that again? We haven't made one in a long time. Yeah, it's just cordage. Young birch and cordage. Why don't I pick these up? We'll bring by the cave. All of our berries. But I'd still like to try to eat this meat before it goes bad. Okay, I'm not sure what to... I'm tempted to bring all this stuff back with me. And we'll dry it out at our house. Or start to. This stuff I could leave. Stuff for torches. I can go in the cave. Yeah, we're all out of energy, so I think we should just sleep. Sleep as much as we can. Get rested. It's still early day. Kind of a waste of a day, but... Or we could sleep for a few hours, and maybe we should do that. We could sleep a few hours and make our way back. Or just sleep an hour even. And that way we get back to the house before night. In which case, I'd like to leave the meat. We could take the seeds back. We could take all the vegetables back, maybe. We can relocate the berries into the underground. Alright, let's go to sleep. Maybe we sleep for more than an hour. Let's see how much that actually gives us. Yeah, let's sleep one more hour. Okay, sun is setting, so let's get home. Anything else we want to bring? We could bring the sinew. We could bring the sulfur, actually. Sulfur would be really good. Can I eat that? No. I could leave a clay pot behind. And the clay can stay, that can stay, leaves can stay, yeah. Got enough torch to get through this cave? No, where's my torch? I lost my torch. I must have dropped it somewhere. Make a new one. We did find some pine cones. Use that sap. We just need a stick. And some tinder. Alright, then I gotta do some, like, math. Gotta figure out exactly what we need to bring out this way. So I do it efficiently. there's a bunny. No, we have no inventory. You're safe, bunny. Don't worry. I won't turn you into mittens. Not today. Alright, where are we going? We came out of here. We went this way. We want to stay left. Yes. Yeah, that's the dead end. Okay. I see a flat rock on my way back. I'm gonna be... what's the word? Not angry. Not upset, no. Just surprised. Comical. It will make me laugh, is what I'm trying to say. It'd be hilarious if that's the case. I'm tempted to run. Just get home faster. But that also depletes more energy, which means we need to sleep longer. So I'm going to do a mix. I'm going to run and walk. Yeah, we're just here now, so it should be just straight home. Still want to landmark the sun. The setting of the sun. We could do that today. Alright, sun. Which way are you setting? Got a big rock in front of us. Yeah, I feel like it's diagonal. Can't be positive. I can see dead tree. It could be that dead tree. This could be this big rock here is this rock. It's just left of there. So yeah, I would think it's at a 45-degree slant. That's my guess. I don't think there are any wolves here, but all of a sudden quite worried. There might be. It's a nice road we got here. It's also the benefit of walking. If I walk, I might get the early growl instead of just running into one. Hello, birdies. Yep, here we are. Sometimes I think I'm hearing a wolf, but it's not. How are you doing? Wow, you're back too. Okay. Can't pick it up, but I'm back for it. I picked it up. I can pick up 5 because the tool in my hand, I guess. Which means the one across the river should be full too. At least I think there's one across the river. Yeah, one over there. We did want to harvest all this stuff. It was part of our plan. Alright, we should just go to bed. I'm just going to unload my inventory and then I'll do that. Also hang up some more like nettle. Oh, I gotta take down the lily first. Yeah, I like having the shed, so I feel like we should do a similar thing at the new location. Okay, that's all the nettle. Interestingly, they don't stack as much, though, when they're dried compared to when they're fresh. And they stack to 10 on the ground. Okay. I could make a note of something. Okay, 166. So the most far left lily is 166 grams. Let's see if they shrink at all from drying. Well, that's all of our hooks, so we'll do the rest tomorrow, I guess. Unless I want to take stuff off these walls, which I don't. Day 80. So something we could do is, let's check this first. It does reduce 98. Yeah. There's gonna maybe a trade-off. Might actually be more potent to use, like, the fresh stuff, in terms of, like, how far your grams will go, because it seems to be pretty comparable through my, like, testing, if you call it that. That using dried and fresh doesn't make a difference in terms of grammage, but if drying it does reduce the weight, right? What is it? I went 166 to 98. That's a 60% reduction. It's quite significant. We'd be better off making, you know, if you're going to make tea, make it with the fresh stuff. And then store the rest, right? I'm going to make some tea, speaking of which, before I head off. We don't have much stamina, so I'd like to preserve as much as we can. But I think it's better to make a big pot of it, and then we'll just transfer it to, like, the smaller cups. That might be more efficient, than like less waste, right? Every time we make like a fort, we might be wasting some of the grams in the carryover, right? But if instead of making this, we just make one of these, well, this is 2 liters, I guess, not 4 liters. This is just 2 of these. For some reason I thought it was 4 liters. Silly me, never paid attention. Okay, we got also some fresh. So yeah, we should put the fresh in first. And I'm just gonna check here how much grams we need for 2 liters. If my math is mathing, we need 1.3 kilograms, maybe a little bit more. So here we have 728 grams. Okay, that means we need 608. There's 662. That's pretty close. So I think these 8 should make 100%. I could have done it maybe at 1 at a time just to make it more to confirm that was true, but the math seems to be mathing. The downside is I gotta wait 2 hours, but we could sleep another 2 hours. So I do have some fresh lily. Do have some more dried over there. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that. We might just leave it for now. Maybe I'll make a big pot of it. But actually, while this stuff's cooking, I can just get ready. Figure out how much clay I need and stuff. Probably finish the soup. No, I can't. Alright, so we need 69 clay, so let's just see how much we got here. We're full. Also just looking at our supplies here. Oh good, it's all rotted. Excellent. Here, more rot. All those wasted nutrients in that liver. What a fool. Fool I am for not consuming those. Alright, 1 hour left. Alright, so what do we got here? 14 times 5 plus 15 is 70. No, 14 times 5 is 70. Ah, gotcha. Checking you. See if you're paying attention. Plus 15 is 85. We actually need 70. 70 clay to make our house. So, yeah. We'll leave the rest behind for now. Yeah, broken torch hidden under there. Yeah, let's test something. See if we can just, throw them in the fire. Yeah. Right, and we'll drop another 5. Good. So we also need 127 mud. We'll get that on location. And we need 118 wood shavings, which is all that. So as we can see, we can't carry everything. So what do we do? What do we do? Means we're gonna have to do multiple trips. We need a torch to get through the cave. I'd like to keep my bow. I think we'll leave all of our tools behind, I guess. And, yeah. We won't worry about harvesting any more clay. Well, maybe harvest. We'll probably harvest the clay node on the way back, and then we'll just leave it. So we need that, we need that. We don't need our knife. We do need our igniter. Water we probably don't need to bring. Just drink before we leave. We left, well, we left a pot there. We could get water. We just have to, means we have to cook it. But if we do that, we can bring 8 stacks of this. We also need 30 calcium, which we don't have. Maybe I'll make some real quick while I'm waiting. Oops. Now I don't actually remember why I need calcium, but we do. Oh, it's for the mortar. Mortar takes 2 mud and 1 calcium. So yeah, I think today we'll just run stuff back and forth, I guess. Get everything over there. Okay, so that should be exactly 30. I actually only need 29, but 30's fine, since they stack to 15. Let's do that. We said we needed 118. I guess that is exactly 118. This 8. Actually, it's more than, isn't it? These are 7 rows, so that's 140. Yeah, actually 2 of these we don't need to bring. But we need 2 more. We've got our bow just in case we gotta scare away a wolf or something. And we could very well bury something. Like, I could just hold the torch. And we could bring 1 more stack. And then we'll just drink from that, and we'll go. And today we're gonna run. Bones. That's not actually that far, really. That cave, like, we don't actually have to go too far. It'll still probably take us a few days to get everything built, probably. We'll be building into the fall, I suspect. Once we get this built, we're just... I can't pick up anything anyway. Focus, focus. Don't get distracted by the shiny blue things. Once we get this built, we're just going to head all the way back to the south. And do some iron. We'll bring our sulfur over that way. And, yeah. See how much iron we can create before winter arrives. Yeah, it feels like we could do a fair number of trips. We'll see. We're also just going to be filling this cave, I suspect, with stuff. Be like bump stuff in the light? I don't know. This entranceway is, well, we just got to be more compact, I think. Let's organize this a bit. Line stuff along the wall. Very nice. Okay. So what I could probably do is pile out most of these. And then I could fill the stacks with the other ones. Or I could just leave them as 10s. It's nice and easy. Easy numbers. These I could stack to 10 too if I wanted to make it nice and easy. I'll just line this wall with it. 10, 10, 10, 10. And then a remainder of 5. Yeah, might be a little dark without the torch. Yeah, you still kind of see. Depends on the day. Alright, well that's everything. So let's go do another run, I guess. Yeah, we're fine thirst-wise. Okay, head back. Gotta get my torch on. I'm gonna find my way. It's dark, but I can see. The haze. I think it might be the haze. The haze, inadvertently gives us a little bit of light. Or unintentionally, what did I say? Inadvertently? One of those words. Whichever word is correct, use that one. Alright, looking at my material list, the only other thing we need is some insulation, which is just for the door. We only need 4. There's already some of that there. So unless we want to build like another wood structure, but I think we will just build a mud structure and we can upgrade it to wood later. As our like shed. Otherwise we need 9 young birch, which we can get out in that region. We need 3 sinew, so let's make sure we bring sinew cordage, that is. So let's make sure we bring that this time. I could definitely pick up stuff on my way back. Haha. My addiction. Ooh, that was close. One of these days I'm gonna learn how to aim. Reliably and consistently. Ooh, what's here? A flock of birds. Okay, well I can't pick up stuff. It does take time, so let's focus. Time is what we're worried about. I do want to collect the other clay though. So I need a stick for that. Darn it. Stick? Be a stick. Ooh, stick. Bunch of twigs. Bunch of young birch. I need a stick, though, not a twig. Or a swede. A stick! It feels like we have enough clay, but, like excess, I mean. We wanted some to make molds, right? For the cauldron. Might want to make some more like bricks for that. Eventually we might need to repair our house. Yeah, like the tile roof is almost in need. It looks like that'll last many seasons, so that's nice. So yeah, we need 3 of these. That's for the door. We need 10 of these. Perfect. Need 4 of those, which I'm pretty sure there's enough moss there. Otherwise, what else would we want to bring out that way? We still need the rest of this. And the ground calcium. If we don't need anything, we could drink some more tea. Could take our tools probably then. Yeah, I'd like to repair this too at some point. Just needs dirt and mud. Worry about that later. torch, I wonder. We have this, like, failing stuff, right? Just try something. Can you repair stuff with, like... This is more kind of glitchy, I'd say. Just want to see if it works. I suspect it probably will, but... So what I'm wondering is, can you repair stuff with, like, just the crummiest of things, right? So these ones that are almost gone, can I repair them? And they still give 20%, yeah, even though you're using, like, stuff that's almost destroyed. It's a bit exploity, maybe? I don't know. Well, I think that's about it. Why don't we take the pot of tea with us, then? Use that. We'll take a thing of water with us. You're about to burn out. We'll take our tools with us. Basically, we don't have to come back, is what I think. I think we're good. We could just go start working. And get this cabin built. Do we have some stuff for torches out there. We're okay. We have some of that out there. Is there anything else we'd like to bring out there, since we have the ability to? Maybe our clothes? Like, once fall comes, it's going to start getting cold, right? So if we're not back in time, let's bring some clothes. We've got our good shoes. We've got a hat and gloves, sure. And we just need a pair of pants. Fur-lined pants. You're the good pair. Okay, so we got clothes in case it gets cold. They're in decent enough condition. Still kind of confused. Enhancing health generation. Nettle wards off drowsiness, right? No, I figure this out every time I drink it. Fatigue reduction. So, to me, that stamina reduces 13% slower. Lily, I think, affects our actual, like, sprinting bar. Right? I think that's how quickly our stamina recovers. So I think Lily helps us run around. And then the coniferous branch wards off sleepiness. Yeah, we should try to make some of that sometime. Maybe over at our iron thing, since we have a lot of stuff there. Yeah, and ideally, if we could upgrade that shack before winter comes, that'd be good too. Okay. I think we're good to go. Let's just fill up this. Oh, look, is it already fall? Those things are yellow. No, it's still summer. That could be a sign. Fall is near. Oh, we needed some cordage for that too. 1, 8. Yeah, it takes 3, so I need 2. It's gonna bring 5. Full stack. Alright, I think we're good. We got pots, we got water. I mean... yeah. There we go. The boat's empty now. Good. Alright, farewell. We'll see you in the fall. These are tricky to grab. Lilies? Yes, please. Always. I always want lilies. Alright, I think if I stand right here, I can just drop all my clothes on the ground. Right on top of each other. Perfect. Kind of occupy the same space, but that's okay. Oh, there's our liver. Or what was once a liver. Alright, what should we eat? Guess keep eating this. Alright, I'm gonna crawl through the cave. Water. It's here. There it is. I think it's about 40 minutes to boil water. Plus maybe warm up time. So if I can get this just right, I could do that and then take a nap. Okay. Yeah, my goal is so it doesn't boil over too much while I sleep. That might be, we might lose some. Okay, we gotta make a savoir. What did we do? Yeah, we lost 20%, it looks like. We need 9 of these over there. So to prepare, we have to go and clear out the wolves. And then the first thing we're going to have to do is build a little shack. But we also got to build an oven. So we need an extra 3 shavings, 3 rocks. Take those. We have some shavings somewhere. Can't. Just 1 though. We can make some more. So I remember early game I used to try to do that and it would waste some. Is that just because if you don't have like a knife? Right, I used to do this. 33% chance. So that must be like you're just using your hands, right? Whereas if you use this crafting menu, you're using your knife, I think. And then all we gotta do is build a little shack. So we just need... We're gonna need some wood trunk sets as well. Some twigs. And some mud, and another cordage. Oh, and an oak sapling, right. So let's grab one more cordage. The sun is going down. I don't know if we'll actually be able to get this done. Our energy's quite low as well. We can at least maybe bring some logs over that way. Do as much as we can. We could grab some leaves along the way. We could also grab some twigs along the way. This is all branches. Alright, I can't pick up stuff while I'm dragging. Yeah, I thought we saw one of these. So we need oak sapling for the door. Lilies. So we might have to do... Oh, let's see. Might leave this with the rock, I guess. We're almost out of energy. Yeah, the rock's just over here. Okay, so we got 6. Let's just empty these out, so maybe we can collect some more. Stage the stuff here. I'll take this back. Oh, look, the glow. Wow. Is it? Are they still there? It's very dark now. Well, the glow's still happening. I'm not sure what happened to those items. Maybe they disappeared. Yeah, like here's a couple more. Just drop this here. We'll harvest that tree. Wolf hides are almost done. They'll be done by tomorrow. Let's eat the liver. Right, I think that's 10. So that's enough. We might need a few more for beds and things like that. And the different structures. Let's see if we can get this built. Oh, only 6? Okay. Leave this here, where I'll walk into it. Okay. We do have to clear out the wolves, I think. Yeah, one right there. I have decided I would rather have the cabin over here. Oops. I will clear you out. Where? Oh, you're barking a little early. Uh-oh. Whoa. Our clothes are damaged. No, I'm not wearing any. Whew. Well, our first wolf attack. So these are deep wounds. I think these we only need for like the septic ones. Alright, wolf. It looked like I almost hit him though. as he was approaching me, but I missed. Should have taken out my knife, though. I want this territory. Can't really afford to get hurt again, though. See how good I could do. Nope. I'm sure where he is. Is that him? Or did we hit him? I think we got him. Did we? Hello? Oof. Yeah, we got him. Alright, let's drag you out of the grass. Alright, let's just take a look around, see if there's any more. Yeah, there's one there. Okay. Yeah, these are neat. Birch stump. Okay. You gotta get ready. This is where I want to build specifically. Might have hit if it didn't turn. Oops. Seems keen on just running around. I tell you, they camouflage really well. I let go of him just for a minute, and I couldn't find him again. Alright, there's one more out here. Kind of in this area. Might not need to worry ourselves with him. But, depends, yeah, right there. The other hand. Missed. Lots of misses. 3 arrows. It comes from me, I'm going in the water. Also, I gotta bring out my knife. He does get close. I'm gonna see if I can recover my arrows. Also kind of lost track of him. Ran off. Got all of them? Got 9. Close enough. Might have launched one over here. Can't remember. Okay, well, don't know where he went. We are quite wounded, so I wouldn't want to, Nice thing is we could harvest these up, cook the livers, they could help us heal. There he is. Yeah. Because this is roughly where I want to build. Turned right at the wrong side. Okay, I think I hit him. But not a kill shot. But we might be ready to drop. I'm going to pile out. And we'll harvest him on the spot. Oh, assuming we get a liver. Might not. We got a liver. Okay, I think the area should be safe. Not a guarantee, but yeah, I think so. I think we'll clear out at least 2 of these trees. Maybe we can... I wouldn't mind leaving as many trees as we can, but... Okay, we got 3 skins, we got a bunch of meat. I just ate a piece of meat. Whoops. Well, I didn't get sick. That was lucky. I meant to pick it up. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, quite a lot of meat. So what do we do here? Let's leave some stuff behind. Okay, ideally we want to take all the meat back. Wow, okay, we can carry all that. I'll have to leave a tool or something. Drink that, set that out. We also need the stone. How far away is the stone? Ideally what I need to do is dig another hole. So we can either dig one here. We got some birch and stuff, right? Might be better to dig one here. This is where we want to build. All I need is a branch and the stone. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... pick up 3 of these. Well, these we might keep here too, actually. Let's just leave these. Hello, bunny! Okay, yeah, so we could leave it here. If I get a branch, I can get the wood pieces. We gotta think how much space we need. So if I... Won't even let me. But to dig first. Okay. Just trying to like measure. Right? So for a house 4x4, not a 4x4. That'd be huge. A 2x2. A 2x2 we actually need 5 wide, right? 2 walls. And I have a +1. Okay. We take out that tree. That's for a 2x2. And then we'd build an extension off of one way. I kind of want over here. Be something like that. That would be our foundation. One more. That would be our house. Or if we want the door looking out towards the water, which might be nice. Yeah, we could build there. Door would be kind of here. No, this isn't really sized properly, mind you. I think these would be over here. Something like that, anyway. We want to get rid of these 2 trees. These 3 trees, I think. That one might be able to stay. Do we like that? Sure. Alright, so let's chop you down. I'm also curious if you get anything special from, like, a tree that was struck by lightning. Might leave you until I need to get rid of you. Yes, that's what we want. Wood pieces. And then I can make one. Oh, what did I drop? Oh, I'm full of meat. Right. Okay, let's not lose track of our axe. Just drag it with me. I'll hold it in my teeth. I actually kind of need my axe, actually. So let's drop the knife. Okay, let's store some meat on here. Okay, so with that in mind, then we're going to put like some ground storage. I think over here would be good. It's relatively flat. Oh, we can't dig here though. So we'd want to be careful. It does let me... It's a little tricky because it's like it's red, but the ground is green, I guess. If the ground is green, it will let me build. Oh, no, lets me build it there, too. I guess this one's just flat already. But did it let me build 2? Let's start here. I don't think it will, right? Hesitant to dig that. Oh, let's dig it. That's where I... It's like an order to operations with, like, digging stuff out. I think I tried this already, though. Oh, no, because I did that. Okay. Yeah, see? Yeah, I think we previously decided, like, it needs more than that. It's still not right. I mucked it up. Have to fill it all in again, I think. So I think the criteria for this thing is like a certain like slopage, right? So I'm gonna try building that up a bit more. Don't dig down though. It's gonna be like completely buried. Okay, maybe got 4 in my inventory. Yeah, like I feel like I lost dirt, right? Because all the dirt I dug up, I've put back down, but we still result in a hole. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm just gonna dig a hole, get more dirt. Because ideally I want this to be like flat. If I copy that over. Okay. That levels that out a bit. I'm trying to be careful because there's that like order of operations thing. Like once we build something, we can't manipulate the dirt. Okay, so if I put that here, not screw it up this time. Now we gotta be careful. We are tired and we are injured, so we do want to get rested and also cook up these livers and get healing. If I could get this stuff in the ground, that would be great. Can't pick that one up. There we go. Yeah, not ideal. Now we have to like crawl our way home. Still not enough room. Okay, bring 2 back with us. I'll leave these out. Leave the dirt. Yeah, I don't know if we should bring these back. I guess so. They're not good to leave them out on the side on the ground. Pin them to a tree, that'd be great, but I don't have any rocks or knives to spare. An alternative of crawling back is to make a little hut. All we need is sticks and leaves. Well, I guess I could put these on. I can't, like, turn it, though. Never mind. Just throw them on the ground. Yeah, if we use one of these, we should be able to build just a little thing. We can sleep here. We can make a little fire, even. Oh, there's my 10th arrow. Rain? No. I was just about to make a fire. Well, let's just enter. Let's sleep for an hour. And then we'll walk back to our cave and go cook up our food. And let's store these guys in there. I probably should have done that before I went to stick them on that. At least now we can move. Oh, well, let me put those in there. Alright, we'll carry them back. Too windy. No, no, no. We're in a cave. I did read on the forums this isn't intentional. Like, this shouldn't be the case. We might still be able to do it. Uh-oh. Got lost. If I can get my torch to light. Maybe. If not, we'll just have to wait out the storm before I can cook. Or maybe I could build a fire, oops, further in. We'll see if it stays lit. It might not. No. But yeah, it is showing like the wind protection, but it is a 7 storm, so maybe it's, regardless, it's not blocking enough. Not a big deal. We'll just cook it in the morning, I guess. But it would help us heal overnight. Alright, well, yeah, let's go to bed, I guess. Or I could just sleep a few hours and see. Maybe the storm will pass. I don't know if there's any bonus for sleeping more than an hour. I think it's better to sleep 6 hours in a row, or 1 hour 6 times. If you got like a rested perk. Strong gale. Well, let's see. No? I think that's enough. Drawing small game? What was that message? Small game. Oh, this. My clothing got dried. That's what happened. So what are you talking about? Okay, so that should help us heal. We'll eat the other one in the morning. Yeah, that one I can't right-click on to pass time. Not sure why. But it's almost ready. I'm not going to worry about the fire burning out. That's fine. Alright, looks like it's the middle of the night. So let's sleep 3 more hours? Beautiful day, day 82. So this should be the last day. Nope, it's autumn already. So yeah, I got my days mixed up somewhere. So the transition period might count as summer. Because there was like a spring to summer. And then there's a summer to autumn. Maybe those are part of summer. I'm not sure how that works. But we are in autumn. It is early morning. We did heal up, so that's good. I'll, maybe eat the liver anyway. Kind of a waste, but just to get rid of it. But that's 3 days, so I can't see, and I don't think you can either. So we'll pick up next time. Gotta build this house, which I guess we'll be doing in the downpour. And yeah, and then we gotta make it back. We only have 6 days of autumn. So we want to make it back to our other area to do some iron before winter falls. Who knows if we'll get it all done, but we'll try. Alright, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.